That's when it really hit me. I hadn't really processed anything that I had been through yet, okay? Now, here's an important part that I haven't told you yet, okay? Before I was diagnosed with cancer, way before, okay, years before I was diagnosed with cancer, my career, I started working in cancer care. When I was diagnosed, I was working at the local cancer clinic where I lived. The people who treated me, the people who poked me to start my IV, the people who took care of my port, the people who did my surgery, my oncologist, these were my colleagues. These were the people I worked with. Now they were treating me for cancer. So I went from being a researcher, a clinician, I have a doctorate in cancer care from the University of Toronto, and I had this great clinical knowledge of cancer, this great research knowledge of cancer, and I went to being the patient. So I truly got this 360-degree view of cancer. So I got to see the clinical side, but I also got to see the patient side. And what I learned from that is that the things I said as a clinician to my patients before cancer were so misguided. Because you can learn so much from a textbook, but until you've gone through it yourself, you don't know. That's why I always say no one truly understands what it's like to go through cancer except for another cancer survivor. Because unless you've walked through the fire yourself, you just don't understand. You don't feel it to your bones like the rest of us do, okay? So when I got to the end of my treatment, I knew all about the drugs. I knew all about the side effects. I knew how to manage the side effects during cancer treatment. So I did okay. Aside from the exhaustion, I did okay during my cancer treatment. But then I got to my cancer recovery. Finished chemo, treatment's done, okay? Good luck. You're cured, right? Cancer-free, woohoo, right? Go be well, go live your life, okay? I was really struggling. After chemo, I was exhausted. I had no energy. I would go to work during the day. I would come home, be on the couch, watch Netflix. That wasn't me. That wasn't who I was. I was always this person who was motivated and active and like dove into life. And I was the person that people would come to if they wanted to get stuff done. And I would run circles around everyone else. And now I was exhausted. I gained weight during my cancer treatment. I gained 20 pounds. And I could not figure out how to lose it. I had always been active, always ate healthy. Everything I did to lose weight before cancer was not working anymore. Because I was down to one ovary, I was perimenopausal. And the chemo had put me into that perimenopausal state. So now with these differing hormone levels, I couldn't lose any weight. My joints ached every time I stood up from the couch, stood up from my office chair. My joints ached. I looked like I was a 90-year-old lady when I was taking those first few steps. I slept terrible at night. I was drenched in night sweats. But the worst part was that I was scared. I was scared with every ache and pain. Is that cancer? What if my cancer comes back? What if I have to go through chemo again? What if I lose my hair? What will my family do? What if? Okay? I was paralyzed with the fear of what if my cancer comes back. Here is the biggest mistake I made. And I want to share this with you because I don't want you to make the same mistake, okay? The biggest mistake I made through the entire process was that as I was recovering, okay? So I was trying to get back to my old life before cancer, right? How I felt before. And I said to my oncologist, like, look, these are all the things I'm struggling with. You know, and he said, that's just your new normal, okay? That's just the price you pay to be cancer-free, okay? And I thought, I can't, no, this wasn't the deal that I signed up for. I can't do this. So I talked to my friends and my family about it. And they would say, you know, just give yourself time. Just give yourself patience. You know, it's okay. Just give yourself grace. And here's the big mistake I made. I listened to them. I I believed that this was just my new normal. I believed that it would just take time and I would recover on my own. And that didn't happen. I spent months waiting to recover from my cancer treatment and nothing changed. I was still exhausted. I hadn't dropped the weight. I was still scared. It wasn't until I actually took action and made changes that I started to feel like myself again.